Alright, so the van challenge that's kind of going around. I don't have a whole lot of vans, but I got a few. Not sure what scale that is, maybe 1/24th or so, but that's a Volkswagen van that I've got. I've also, in the manufacturer series, got a Volkswagen camper van. It's pretty cool. I've never taken that out of the package. Be easy enough to do, but so far I hadn't. Alright, I'm gonna start right here. I have no idea yet what that is, but I'm gonna do a little research and figure it out. A little research, and that is a Baja Breaker. It was released in the Tattoo Machine series in 1993, and I picked it up last weekend at the Oklahoma City Toy Show for $1. Alright, next we have a 1997 release of the Baja Breaker van. Got a little bit of a bent wheel there on the front, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. This, like the last one we saw, is the second tooling of the release. And research shows that when this came out on card, the card falsely identified it as having an open hood. But I promise you, there's no open hood here. Next up, we have a custom 1977 Dodge van. This was first released in 2008, and that's when this one came out. One of 4 or 5 different, I think it was 4 variations released that year. This one's the metal flake brown with gold and chrome accents. It's a little worse for wear. Next, we have the Matchbox Ford panel van. This was released in 2008, and it's got the Ghost and Goblin Exterminators tampos and all on the side. Pretty cool van. I like it. Could use some detail on the front and back. Alright, next up we've got the Matchbox Custom 95 Chevy van, which came out this year, so it's a 2018 casting. It's got the black motorcycle on the back. Pretty sweet. Somebody is ready to go traveling if you got one of those. Don't know what's up with the windshield on that one. Don't know if it's like that on all of them or just the one I picked up. Alright, next we've got the Majorette Toyota Light Ace. And I believe this one came out in either 86 or 87, the version that I have. This one would be the first rehab project I did after moving up to Oklahoma, so it's got a soft spot. It originally came out, it had like a yellow eagle and some decorations on it. Now when I got it, it was not in that good a shape. I'll show you some pictures of what it was supposed to look like originally after this. Next we have a Maisto. This one is called the Fantasy. I picked it up in a 5-pack in which I wanted a completely different car, but it's kind of cool, so I thought I'd show it. Fantasy. Alright, so the next two everybody's gonna recognize as the 66 Dodge A100 panel vans. This one's got the Green Lantern deco on it. But as you can see, this one had the wheels taken off of it for a custom done by my buddy Jeff, and he had no use for the actual casting, so I wound up with it and just put some old wheels on it, and that's in pretty good shape. And we've got the same thing here with the Star Wars version of that casting. Again, the real riders are robbed off, but we've got it replaced, and the grandkids sure don't mind. Plus it rolls a little better if you want to send it down the track. So you don't have to scrap them after you rob them. Alright, next we've got the 4x4 Chevy van. This one I also picked up last weekend at the OKC Diecast show for $25. It's in rough shape, but she's still got some miles left on her. And that's just a cool little casting, I think. This one came out in both 87 and 88 in this particular variation. Here's our second 4x4 Chevy van. This one came out in 93, 94, and 95, and if memory serves from the blister that I got this in, this would have been released in 1995, the one I've got. Anyway, I think it's extremely cool. Alright, so the last one I was going to show is a Matchbox. It's the Ford Supervan 2. It was released in 1986, 87, and 88. Did not look like this at all. This is a custom that I made off mine. I call it the White Lightning. So I will put in some pictures of what it looked like when it came from Matchbox originally. It did not look like that when I got it. There was hardly any paint left on it, but enough to know what the original tampos looked like. Alright, I've got a few more vans that I'll show some pictures of. They're hanging up on the wall, still in the blisters. And then we'll end on that. Alright guys, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. See y'all next time.